it. If you saw Cyber Splash last week, you can clearly see that I let Bad Reed beat me, okay? Because before I entered the arena, Bad Reed pulled me to the side and said, "Could you please let me win?" That's what Bad Reed did. That's exactly what Bad Reed did. If you ask the employees in the back, they will all tell you that Bad Reed pulled me to the side and begged me. He really got down on his knees and begged me to let him win. So that's why I'm out here to explain this to everyone, okay? I don't want to hear no fans saying that I lost to the Bad Reed. He beat me fair and square. No, nothing happened, okay? I let Bad Reed beat me. That's what went down at Cyber Splash. Okay? And still, when I try to explain, the fans keep messing with me. They keep saying bullshit about me losing to the Bad Reed, okay? I'm getting sick and tired of that, okay? I've gotten mad to a point where I just want to beat the shit out of someone. So I want someone in the back to come out here and face me so I can take my anger out of them. Come on, someone come out, let's go.
Welcome everyone, this is James Matthews, originally commentator for PCW, but now I am commentating for episode 8 for BEW, and Suicide Bomber just made an open challenge and... Wait a minute, who is this? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a fan for BEW for a long time, and I've never heard of this Mr. America character. Seems like someone has Hulk Hogan syndrome running through their veins. And Suicide Bomber is in for a little bit of a surprise here. Wait a minute. Oh, Suicide Bomber goes straight in for it, now gets some kicks to the legs. Just eats him and goes for a clothesline. Wait, Mr. America ducks, rolls him up. Suicide Bomber can't kick out. What a surprise victory by this Mr. America guy. Suicide Bomber looks just as shocked as I am. Suicide Bomber, a great competitor. What just happened? I'm not sure. Stay tuned. Suicide Bomber pissed.
Hey man. Congratulations on winning that BEW championship.
Still a little banged up right now. Suicide Bomber gave me quite a beating. But congratulations on becoming a TV champion. And let me explain something to you about that belt. Now what that title signifies is your next step up is the BEW World Heavyweight Championship. Now every man that's won this title before, except for one man, has went on to become the BEW Championship. And next week, it's champion versus champion. Now you got a match against Black Crow tonight for the TV Championship. If you can walk out of there, then I'll be meeting you next week, champion versus champion. But one thing I do have to admit, and I don't like to admit things like this. Last night, before I went out there and I faced Suicide Bomber one-on-one, probably took one of the biggest beatings in my BEW career. Can't even lie. Feels good to be back. But when I watched you, I was inspired. You motivated me to go out there and do better than what I've ever done before. Oh, yeah. I went out there and fought harder than ever because of you. Because I seen that you are 4'6" and you fought a man that is 6 foot tall, a monster, a man that's beaten me before, a man that's beaten Suicide Bomber before, and a man that's beaten Lights Out E multiple times. Now Black Crow is a force to be reckoned with, and what you did last night was very impressive. Got my eyes on you. Now I'm gonna be watching you, giving you title matches in the future. So your match is next. Hey, good luck. Good luck out there, little dude. Thanks for congratulating.
The Bad Reed wishing AI Owens the best of luck tonight in his match against Black Crow. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, your new BEW TV champion, AI Owens. And AI Owens showing off the gold, getting a big surprise victory over Black Crow, a BEW veteran in his own right. AI Owens is proud to be TV champion, and he should be. He deserves it. Nothing but improvement for AI Owens. And here comes one of my all-time favorite BEW superstars, Black Crow, a man who, when I first see him enter in BEW, I didn't think nothing much of him. But now he has grown into a sadistic creature, is what I like to call him. This isn't a human being we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man who will do anything he has to do. Oh my god, like that! Take a cheap shot like that to get his TV title back. And Black Crow right out of the gate,
This is a record.
taking advantage of a distracted AI Owens and a sit-out power bomb.
Oh,
And he can get him
he's
here.
ping. 1, 2.
Oh, and
he
AI
kicks
Owens
out. Will
somehow
this be,
managing to kick out.
shortest match of BEW
Somehow
history?
managing to
Tune
kick
in to
out.
find out the shortest match
Black
that have
Crow.
ever happened
What he
in
needs to do
BEW
for first-time
was
watchers of Backyard
Lights Out
Wrestling,
E
what Black
versus
Crow
Chris
needs to do
Copeland,
is he
when
needs
Lights
to
Out E beat
stay
him.
on
The match
AI
was 3
Owens. A little
minutes
guy
and
like
25
AI Owens, you need to
Let's
keep
see
him on
how
the
mad-
ground.
how long this
That's
match
where
will
he's
be.
safe. If you get him on the ground, he can't fly. That is rule number 1 in wrestling. And a tombstone. Oh my God, almost breaking the neck. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. And it's over. You have just seen the crowning of a new BEW TV champion. And that man's name is Black Crow. What a victory. What a night
Tune in next week.
for BEW. New character debut and new champion.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my way? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. All headshots, if you think you can take my bitch. And I'm
Alright. At Cyber Splash 4, the Bad Reed did the impossible and he came out on top with the W against Suicide Bomber. Now, honestly, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be perfectly honest with you. Suicide Bomber gave me the biggest beating I've ever taken in BEW before. And I think it's kind of ironic how Suicide Bomber wants to come out here and say that, oh, I pulled him to the side and the back. Well, Suicide Bomber, before I came out to the match, that was the first time I seen you in months. And then, let's go to another subject. Let me talk about a man. A man, if I hold the title until Path to Glory 4, I will be facing Jack Andrews. While I was out with my injury, Jack Andrews showed out at Last Resort 4. He won the Hardcore Championship and he went on to win the Gauntlet. And now he's going to Path to Glory and he chose to face the BEW champion, and it's going to be me. I'm going to face Jack Andrews one-on-one at Path to Glory 4, and I'm going to prove to the world that I am the best backyard wrestler that there is today. Not Cage, not Drew Hood, not Jason Walker, not Brother Cam. I'm the best. Not Suicide Bomber neither, and surely not you, Jack Andrews. Because you want to know something about you? I'm going to tell you about yourself right now, and I'm going to be completely honest. This is between me and you. You knew that we were like friends. We were best friends. We were like brothers at one time. We called each other every day, and we helped each other. When we were down, we stuck with each other through thick and thin. And then there was one time you just got all over your head and your ego. You let it take control of you when you met Copeland and Mason. Oh, I get to face Copeland and Mason. I think I'm the best in the web now. My name is Jack Andrews, and I have a big-ass gap between my teeth. And I think that I can beat anyone in the world. Oh, mommy, I get the super kick of the world. I'm Shawn Michaels. Jack Andrews, let me tell you something. It's going to take more than a super kick or a double foot stomp to beat me. And at Path to Glory 4, it's my Super Bowl. It's my time. That's my pay-per-view. Bad Reed has never lost at Path to Glory 4, and Bad Reed certainly not going to lose to a 120-pound skinny freak. So if you think you're going to walk into Path to Glory 4 and beat me, if you can talk all the crap you want about BEW and about how you're not going to pay, you're in the pay-per-view, you idiot. So when we go one-on-one, Jack Andrews, we've been going on for years who's better between Bad Reed and Jack Andrews. And at Path to Glory 4, when we go one-on-one, there's no excuses. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm going to meet you one-on-one, and I'm going to beat you, Jack Andrews.
Wait, what's this? Wait a minute. Bad Reed is showing a classless act, saying unthinkable things about Jack Andrews, who's a great competitor. And now JB Daniels is in the building? Oh my God, what else can happen tonight? Battery trying to shake JB Daniels' hand. Looks like he ain't gonna take it, nor should he.
I am back. I've been out from the matches for a couple months now, almost 6.
Years.
Yeah, kick him in the head, JB. Come on. JB, a former PCW World Champion in his own right.
I came back for one reason.
Got to show my respect for JB Daniels.
Is to win that World Heavyweight Champion. Are you listening to that? Last time I recall, when I left this company, I was the PCW World Heavyweight Championship. The PCW stripped me from it. I have no idea why they did what they had to do. But since they stripped me from the PCW Championship, there is no reason why I shouldn't get a championship match with the Bad Reed for that World Heavyweight Championship match. And guess what, Bad Reed? No one's ever going to stop me from doing what I have to do to get to that title. And just need to bring up one more person in my promo. Just, it has nothing to do with KBW, has nothing to do with the World Heavyweight Championship. It has something to do with KBW. Cage. I knew you as a friend, man. I thought you were a friend of wrestling for me. It all changed when you talked bad about BEW. I might like who I'm standing in the ring with. I might like not like 50% of the people on the backstage. But I do sure love BEW. So, when you talk bad about BEW, you cross the line. And next time I see you, I'm gonna shove a pink slip up your ass. Back to you, Bad Reed. I'm demanding a match next week for that World Heavyweight Championship.
I don't mean to sound like a dick here. And I'll be completely honest with you. You and I were the men who sat down and formed BEW when it was
I
made.
formed BEW. Continue, please.
Okay. Formed BEW. But look, you formed BEW, but since day one, I've been the man that's carried it to new heights. And where it is right now, BEW is the only company in backyard wrestling that's been all across the United States. So this championship that I hold right now is significant to me and to the world. This title means a lot more than what it looks like. It's not just a piece of gold. It represents so much more.
It represents so much to me too. Not just you. It represents so much to anybody backstage who wins it.
You know what? You were unfairly stripped of the championship by PCW, and I was pissed off just as bad as you were. I felt
you were.
Chris Copeland, he came and won the BW championship, and he took it to Ohio, and we were stuck here with United States and TV championships, mid-card championships, and I was livid. I was terribly mad. I was sick to my stomach, and I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I completely agree with you. And you're gonna get your title match. But there's a pay-per-view. There's a pay-per-view called 2 years later. In 2 weeks, BEW's 2-year anniversary. And guess who was on the first episode? Me. Who's still here right now and you're BEW champion? Me. Who was here on the first? Was he here on the first episode? No. Is he here now? He is. And guess what it's gonna be? Me and you, one-on-one, for the BEW championship. At 2 years later. Shake my hand. Are you down? Do you want to face me for that championship? Let me put this mic down. Like a man.
In the past, we might have had our differences, but I never doubted you as a wrestler. I mean, yeah, I said Cage was better than you. I mean, yeah, I said Copeland was better than you. It's all because they started before you, and the fact was in the pudding that they were just simply better than you. I don't know about now. You know, wrestling doesn't have nothing to do with backflips, front flips. I mean, yeah, it's part of the entertainment, but it's all about what's up here. And no one in this ring is smarter than me. I can get any job done that's handed to me. And yeah, there might be off nights for me where you roll me up, where you intentionally beat me, but you will never, nobody in this company ever will beat me like the right way. Now, yeah, we might have our differences, but I accept your challenge. It might not be next week, or in that pay-per-view you already decided to call it 2 years later. We'll have our match then.
Well, there you have it. Bad Reed extending the hand, and JB Daniels accepting the Bad Reed's offer. And wait a minute, JB Daniels, oh! Pulling Bad Reed in. He suckered him in and hit him with a discus clothesline. JB Daniels just took out the Bad Reed. JB Daniels said he wanted a shot at the belt. Bad Reed was going to give it to him. But JB Daniels is now taking matters into his own hands. Now what's he going to do? JB Daniels got the belt and he's getting it in the mic. What's he going to do?
Nothing personal, Bad Reed. This is nothing personal at all.
Nothing personal, JB says.
I had to do to win this championship goal. It was my dream to win this since day one. I will do anything, any obstacle that is put in my way. I will do anything it takes to win this championship. I'm just here to inform you that I am the next BEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Strong words by JB Daniels. Oh my God, you got that order. Path to glory. It's only $2.99, ladies and gentlemen. What a deal. I'm James Matthews. I've had a blast commentating.